The Daesong Department Store in Pyongyang is North Korea's newest and indeed swankiest department store. Daesong Department Store is located in Munsudong district in Pyongyang. This is near to many of the foreign embassies. Being one of Pyongyang's most expensive department stores in one of the most fashionable areas in Pyongyang, you can see many upper-class North Koreans and expats alike shopping here. The department store is clearly visible for being a modern-looking, large building at a crossroads. In fact, it's hard to miss and stands out amongst the rest of the buildings. The exterior is orange and grey coloured. Outside, there's a large parking lot where many taxis drop off people and wait for those looking for a taxi after shopping. There's also a fountain and a nice seating area.
It opened in April 2019, and I was actually lucky to be in North Korea at this time. So lucky, in fact, that I ended up being one of the first foreigners to go inside the Daesong Department Store. At that time, the guides were not even sure themselves if it was allowed to take photos and videos inside. So I kind of pretty much kept it on the down low as much as possible, but I did take lots and lots of cool photos from the inside. So now, let's take a look inside Pyongyang's newest luxury department store.
The entrance and exit is located right at the front of the building leading onto the car park. Going inside, you notice straight away the interior of the department store is very clean and modern. There are signs in both Korean and English, and escalators and lifts to help you navigate the various floors.
There are 3 floors inside the department store, so that's the first floor, the second floor, and the third floor. There's also a kind of 4th floor right at the back, which takes up about half of the amount that a normal floor would take up, and on each floor there are different things. So let's take a look and see what it's like on each of those different floors.
On the first floor is the Daesong supermarket area of the Daesong department store. In this supermarket is a mixture of foreign and Korean-made products. You can find a range of fruit, veg, meats, and cheese. And apart from the fresh food, there is also a wide selection of foreign drinks, cooking products, as well as other items such as Tupperware and stationery. And to the left-hand side is the exit, where you will also find the exchange booth for foreign currency. Here you can exchange a foreign currency for use inside the supermarket.
There are some shops inside the department store that do accept foreign currency, but it's a little bit tricky, or at least it was when they first opened back in 2019 and probably hadn't really got down who accepts foreign currency, who doesn't, and what the exchange rate is. In fact, the exchange rate was changing from various shops to various different exchanges in the actual exchange booth. So the best idea and my pro tip for you when you're going shopping anywhere in Pyongyang that you're allowed to exchange into local money, or indeed sometimes you have to exchange into local money, is to first find exactly what you want to buy, figure out the exchange rate, and then change exactly that amount or as close to that amount as you can get. Otherwise, you're just going to end up carrying around tons of cash or just not having enough cash, and it gets pretty messy.
On the second floor of the department store is clothing, electric goods, makeup, a children's section, a pharmacy, and probably anything else you could need, including massage chairs and gym equipment. There are various different shops. It looks more like an airport duty-free section than anything else. There are multiple makeup and alcohol shops, including Chanel, Dior, Lancome, and other cosmetics, all of which are sold alongside North Korea's own cosmetics.
많이 들고 장수하소 장수영감 감자술단 피우면서 하는 말이 우리 세상 하도 좋아 내 고향 감자도 풍년이요 엉엉엉 감자자라 사람 못살 막 빠지던 이 고장이 오늘에는 당의 품에 무릉도원 되었다오 감자 농사 많이 짓고 장수하세 아들 딸도 많이 낳으라을 보세.
The third floor of the Daesong Department Store is a dining or cafeteria area with around 3 or 4 different restaurants serving various kinds of Korean food. There's also a cafe serving some of Pyongyang's best coffee with great views. The seating area for this is situated near the elevators, right next door to the large glass panels that form the front wall of the Daesong Department Store. To the back of the third floor is a staircase that leads to a somewhat more secluded fourth floor. On the fourth floor of the department store, you will find another dining area. This area is a bit more chic and secluded, perfect for Koreans that want a bit of peace and privacy with friends or are on a date. One bonus about this floor is the games room. You can enjoy a shooting game or a 4D ride. So it's a great place to visit if you have some time to kill in Pyongyang.
So that was it, the Daesong Department Store, Pyongyang's newest luxury department store. It's great to have a look inside once, but in my opinion, there are more fun places to visit in North Korea. If you're after a real North Korea shopping experience, there are definitely better supermarkets to go to. For example, the Kwanbok supermarket. It offers a much more local experience, and it's somewhere that, you know, your average North Korean would go to, not necessarily super luxury. So that was it. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Tune in next week.
어허허 감자 자라 많고 많아 감자 찰떡 꿀맛이라 할머니들 괜찮은데 아이들은 들락날락 감자엿이 제일이래 많이 들고 장수하셔 장수영감